Jekyll welcomes you to New York City. Local time is 9:15 a.m. For your safety, please keep your seatbelts fastened and carry matters, but wait until the captain turns off the seatbelt.
Yo guys, what is going on? Alex Pandrea here, back with another video. Hope you are having an amazing day. I just came back from watching the Spider-Man movie, so I figured, why don't I go on this random balcony and do this tutorial? Yeah. So I figured, what's in the realm of Spider-Man? Well, I'll teach you a few ways to palm a card that I think you could put to good use. But first, a little bit of news of what's going on. So Dan and Dave reached out to me a few months ago and they said, hey Alex, do you want to appear at CardistryCon and maybe do a talk? I said, yeah, sure, you picked the perfect person. The guy that does the worm in every single Instagram photo, that's all he knows how to do. But maybe I'll learn a thing or two. We will be releasing an official CardistryCon knock deck in collaboration with CardistryCon, Art of Play, Dan and Dave. We worked on this deck for many months, and I think it brings a new vibe to a knock deck, which is supposed to be standard, you know, only one color, but I think we did something a little bit interesting. Alright, before we get started, I want to show you a sneak peek of the deck. Now, I just got them yesterday. They just finished printing last week, so right in the nick of time. Are you ready? Countdown, please. Bam! This is the new CardistryCon knock deck in collaboration with CardistryCon. Now, it's hard to see on video here, but the reflection, we used a tuck that is a reflective rainbow foil. I have two decks. Can't wait to show you what's on the inside of these decks. Actually, I'll give you a sneak peek here of the inside there. But I won't show you the deck just yet. You can check out my Instagram this week for sneak peeks of these bad boys. So these will be released right away when CardistryCon starts if you're coming to the convention. But if not, don't worry, the release date online will be July 21st. So July 21st, these will be available Sunday, July 21st to pick up online. I also did a little bit of shopping for CardistryCon, so check this out. So we're doing like a neon theme. I got neon socks, which is kind of weird. I got neon hands, which is even weirder. I got a neon t-shirt, and of course I got a neon fanny pack, because obviously you need such things. But it's gonna be cool because in CardistryCon I'm gonna wear this, place this in here, place a bunch in there, have contests, give away decks, that sort of stuff. Alright, let's get rid of all of this and get into the tutorial. Alright, we're going to use the next best thing that would sort of resemble the cards, which are the knock sports. So it's a little hint for you there. But what we're going to do is teach you how to palm off a card from the top and the bottom in a more obscure way, not your regular way. So a lot of the times what's going to happen is when you want to palm off from the bottom, you have to do like a gambler's cop or a one-hand bottom palm or something to that extent, which can be a little bit difficult. And also for the top, it could be very awkward to palm off a card from the top because you have to put your hand on top of it like this. Even though I have videos on both, how to do a gambler's cop, how to do a proper palm off from the top, I realize that you want simpler methods sometimes for these kind of things. So here are two ways to palm off a card, one from the top, one from the bottom, that I think you might like. Okay, for the bottom palm, we're going to make it as easy as possible for ourselves. Basically, it's going to look like this. As you talk to the spectator, you're going to ask them to hold out your hand. So you say, can you hold out your hand just like this? I'm going to place the deck of cards into your hand. Can you do that? And as you do this, you're literally placing the card on the bottom into your hand and then moving away with it, and it makes for a great palm. You don't have to do anything besides literally put it in under the guise of saying, can you hold out your hand, and mimicking the action of what you're doing. So you're going to start by getting just a break, and you're going to transfer it to the thumb. Okay, so you're going to have a thumb break just like that. So from the thumb break, now you're all set to do the move. Now you just talk to the spectator and you're going to mimic the action, and you say, can you hold out your hand please? And as you do this, you hold out your left hand. I place the deck in my hand like this, mimicking saying, look, I'm going to put the deck in your hand. And now you want to tilt up just a little bit, okay, just a little bit. And you're going to leave this card to drop, put pressure on the deck with the first finger and kind of push it in, okay? So tilt up a little bit, put pressure, push it in. Close your fingers a little bit, and now come away with the deck All right, this hand comes straight down. You come away with the deck, and this goes straight onto their hands. All right, this could be under the guise of saying, can you please shuffle? Can you look through the deck? Can you, whatever the case may be. So again, you're here, you control the card to the bottom, and you say, can you hold out your hand? I'm gonna place the deck in your hand, and can you shuffle the cards? Now, one thing that you don't want to do is stay here too long with the hand, because that could be very awkward to be like, can you hold out your hand? Okay, and then you do this, and you're just there with the hand, which I have been very guilty of myself. When recording myself, I do realize that sometimes I do this. So be sure that as you do this, you go here, and then this comes straight down, okay? Down to the side of the body is even better, okay? So it's out of play as you give this deck to be shuffled. So that's really it for the bottom one. Nothing really else to say about that. Again, you could pull down, or you can just thumb off. All right, can you hold out your hand? I'm gonna put the deck in your hands, and then you just go and do it. So here, here, leave it, come away. That's it, very easy. Okay, the second one is a top palm that happens when you place the card back onto the deck. And it's a very nice way of stealing out a card, or basically never returning the card to the center of the deck, to the top of the deck. And it is using the lateral palm, just like this. And this one is very simple as well. It's going to be used as you take the card back from the spectator. You're going to show the card to everybody, all right? And this also works if you want to do an ambitious card routine or something like that, where you're placing the card back into the middle or back on top. It's going to look like you place it just like that, but you're retaining it in a lateral palm. So for this, what you have to learn is how to take the card in this position, middle finger and thumb, and snap. You're gonna snap with the middle finger as you push down with the thumb, and then get it into a lateral position, okay? So lateral palm would be just like this. All right, and I do have a video on the lateral palm of how to make pretend you put it in the middle, but this is also very nice to just palm it straight off. Okay, so you're here, and then you're here, and then you're grabbing it. All right, and it's going to look like you're placing the card onto the top of the deck and coming away with it right away. So you're here, you're gonna hold the deck, and you're gonna place it there. It's great if the spectator holds the deck as well. It's great when you have them cut into the middle just like this, and then place the card just like that. It's great for a whole bunch of stuff. If you have a bunch of cards on the table, you could go ahead and add this to the pile of cards. It's great for a lot of things. So as I'm explaining, I'm realizing maybe you're not getting the best angle. So behind the scenes, this is how it looks like. You show the card, you're going to place it like this, and it's going to snap. So you're snapping the middle finger out, the thumb is pressing down, and then you're clipping with the middle finger, and this is the position of the lateral palm. Okay, so you're here, you're there, and you're there. Here, 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 okay? So it's good to say, all right, you got the card, look, you know what? Cut the deck, or shuffle the deck, and it looks like the card goes on the top, all right? Or they cut the deck just like that. You take the card, you place it in the middle, and then you say, can you put the rest of the deck on top so you know it's in the middle? Go ahead, shuffle, okay? All right, guys, there you have it. That was the quick tutorial on something that I think you could put to good use. You don't have to do the hard palms to palm off a card. Palming is such an important thing to learn, and I think it's important because you can do so much with a palm. You can do, obviously, stealing off a card. You could do a color change. You could do a switch. So a palm is always great to know, and as many palms as possible. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something. If you did like it, go ahead, takes a second, hit that like button. You're going to want to turn on notifications from here on out, because we're going to do a lot of interesting things, different projects and different things that I know a lot of people have been asking for, and it's finally coming together. And other than that, remember, Cardistry Con decks are available next week. I will see you all there. I am flying out on Wednesday, I believe, so I'll be in Portland. So if anybody's out there, do hit me up. I am down to hang. It's going to be a great time. So hope to see you guys there. Hope you enjoyed everything, and we will see you next time. Peace.